January 30th, 6:30 a.m. My stepdad always wakes me up in the morning on school days so that I can get ready for school. I don't like school because it's like work. I also don't like how you have to listen to other adults. Let's continue with the story. My stepdad woke me up. He said, "Jaden, you have to get ready for school," while tapping on my shoulder. I tell him that I'm tired because I just woke up in the morning. I don't like waking up that early. He told me he understands, but I still have to wake up. I told him okay. I got a little angry because I don't like school though. Then I sat up on my bed and wait for my body to wake up. I almost fell back asleep, but I made sure to stay awake. I got out of bed and turned on my Xbox, turned on YouTube, and found this channel called Most Amazing Top 10. I watched a 16-minute video. By the end of the video, it was 6:49. Seeing as I go to school at 7:15, I got ready. I went to my dresser and opened it. Got my shirt that had a gold symbol on it, tossed it onto the bed. My stepdad looked through the door and came into the room. He told me about how I still didn't get dressed. I told him that I'm trying to, as fast as I can. He left the room. I threw my gray pants onto the bed and put them on, along with the shirt. I went to the kitchen and found my shoes. Went back to my room and put them on. I then left my room and went to the bathroom. I brushed my teeth, looked in the mirror, and smiled. I looked at the time, 7:05. But then, I got a strange notification on my phone, saying someone wanted me to friend them on Roblox. I opened Roblox to see who it was. It was blood content added. It was 7:07. I rushed to the bathroom, combed my hair. I told my stepdad that I was ready for school, hugged my mom, and told her bye. Right before I went outside to go to the bus, I realized I had forgotten my backpack. I opened my closet and found the hatch that I put my backpack into. I opened the hatch, but couldn't see anything down it. It was too dark. Ran to the kitchen, grabbed a flashlight. Grabbed a small one because it's not that bright. Turned it on, looked in the hatch. I saw my backpack, but it was really down in the hatch. The hatch seemed deeper than before, and there was even a ladder. I put my flashlight into the pocket and climbed down. I got my backpack and heard a cracking sound. I saw a shadow. It wasn't normal. It had teeth and everything. I thought I was going crazy. I checked my phone. 7:12. I realized I needed to hurry. The shadow then stretched out its arm at me and spoke to me. It told me it was his and that I needed to give it back, or else there would be trouble. I said no, and that it was a dumb shadow and it doesn't need it anyway. I thought about what I said for a second, and realized that it was a big mistake. It was yelling at me, telling me to give it back. It was about to insult me. I shined the flashlight on it, and it shrieked. I ran to the ladder and climbed up. The shadow grabbed my leg. I told it to let go and kicked it. I shined the light on it, and again, it had to let go. I climbed out. It told me to come back and to give it the backpack. I screamed, saying, "Never," then slammed the hatch closed and locked it. I went downstairs, and my stepdad drove me to the bus stop. It was 7:14. After a minute, the bus came, and I left the car. Told my stepdad bye. Then I felt my phone vibrate. I decided to check it on the bus. When I got to the bus, I noticed my friend Chase was there. I told him hello, and he asked me what all the dust on me was from. I told him to forget about that, checked my phone, and finally I saw that it was a message on Roblox from Blood. Now it's lowercase, but still capitalized without the other parts. Strange. The message said, "Never again." I asked Chase about it. He said, "Oh no." I asked him why he said "oh no." He asked me for my phone. When I gave it to him, he looked terrified. I asked him what's wrong. He asked me if I talked to Blood. I said no. Chase told me about how he hacked 27 games so far. He told me about the fact that there are now rules that he got me. First off, don't friend him, mock him, or make fun of him. He will follow you and keep annoying the heck out of you. He won't stop until he finds someone else who does it to him. Also, he created a game called 666 Blood. It disconnects you quite fast, but it still shows you in the server when you're kicked. Avoid it. And if he joins your game, leave quickly. I understood. Told him okay. 2:35, the end of the school day. I didn't get another message at school. When I got home, my phone vibrated. I looked and saw another message from Blood. It was telling me to join his game. I was going to say no, but Chase told me not to talk to him. I ignored it. 5 minutes later, I got 2 more messages. First one is, "There will be some blood on you one day." Smiley face. The second is, "Are you scared of the red liquid you will see coming out of your body someday?" I ignored him. And then he messaged me once more. "I'm getting more and more powerful every day, and one day I'll find you, and you will be in blood." I ignored him again. I played Minecraft until 10:30 to go to bed. Before I got to bed, he sent me another message. It read, "Guts and gore will be on the floor while you choke and die. I will let you bleed out." I was horrified. I closed out of Roblox and turned on my light. Put it on the TV. I didn't fall asleep until 1 in the morning. January 31st, 1 a.m. I was in my bed, dreaming about having a girlfriend at school. She was named Sarah. She had smooth hair that glided when she ran, crystal blue eyes that shined in the light, and her skin was smooth because she always wears lotion. 4 a.m. My phone made an ear-piercing screeching sound. I jumped out of bed, covering my ears, and picked up my phone. The sound stopped. I turned it on and saw Blood messaged me again. The message read, "You can't ignore me forever. I know you're ignoring me." Smiley face. I messaged him finally, forgetting about what Chase said. My message read, "Leave me alone. Also, why do you keep putting faces in your messages? It's creeping me out." He said, "I'm lonely. Please join me," which answered none of these questions. I said no, and that I wouldn't join the dumb game. I realized that I just made a mistake by calling his game dumb. He responded with, "What did you just call my game? Dumb? You shouldn't have said that. You shall pay for being disrespectful." I responded with, "What the heck do you mean I'm disrespectful? At least I don't hack games of people. What's your problem, man?" He responded with, "I love to see Roblox suffer one day. I love the suffering of people when they lose their account, and I'll love the suffering you'll go through now that you made me mad." Smiley face. I said, "Okay bro, try me. I just put my settings on friends only." He asked me if I really think that will help. I said, "Yes, it's not like you can hack through the system, you fool." He says, "I'm a fool, huh? Well, you'll see." I get tired of him, and almost fall back asleep, but decide to play Jailbreak instead. It was 4 in the morning anyway. I play as a cop and arrest criminals. Blood then joins. He tells me that he told me it wouldn't work, and that it's now over for me. I thought, what's over? I was then flung out of the map right after I arrested a criminal with 56,200 bounties who was auto-robbing the stores. Blood teleported in front of me. He said, well, who's the fool now? Now you get to face the consequences. Look at your homepage." I was logged out. I frantically asked him what he did. He said nevermore. He then left. 4:17 a.m. I went back to sleep until 4:30, when I woke up to a loud crash. I woke up and saw that my shelf, with all figurines, fell down, as if something physically knocked it down. I looked out the window and saw it was open. The wind was blowing the curtains. I tried to go back to sleep, and I could for around 15 minutes. 4:45 a.m. I heard a yelling noise, turned over, and screamed. I saw my friend Chase staring at me. I asked him what he was doing. He told me he didn't want to disturb me, but he brought someone. They were a girl, and they wanted to see me. We hoped the girl get in. She looks just like Sarah, the girl from my dreams. She brushed herself and walked up to me. I asked what her name was. She told me that she was named Jess. She knew my name and said Chase told her that I had a dream about having a girlfriend. She told me she always had a crush on me. I admitted to her that I had a crush on her too. She asked if I played Roblox. She said that she heard a user called Good Looks Boy 13, was hacked. I told her about how it was my old account, and this user named Blood hacked it. 5 a.m. It was 5 in the morning at this point. She said, "I know that user. That was my old friend. He became evil and hateful, though. He stopped being nice altogether. He always dreams about hacking people in games." I told him it would never happen. But one day, I saw him hack the account Blood, and I asked what he was doing. He said that nobody will be able to stop him after that. I stopped being friends with him at that point. I asked his name. Jess said that his name was Sato. I replied, "That sounds a little bit like Satan." She told me that she agrees, but also that he won't stop hacking. She already tried to stop him, but it gave her computer a virus and rendered it unusable. She sits next to me and I blush. She asked why I told her that again, that I had a crush on her. I asked her why Sato became evil, though. She told me about how, when he was a kid, he rarely ate. He was super skinny, and he was abused. I told her that was pretty harsh, and that's not cool. She wanted to play Roblox with me. We make new accounts, and we played Bloxburg. We built a mansion, but after we were done, Blood joined. We left quickly. I told her about how close that was. She told me that she knows. We agreed to stop playing Roblox forever, due to him joining. That was many years ago. We now live in a house together and to have 3 kids. Blood still messages me to this day, and also to this day. I still wonder what that shadowy creature trying to steal my backpack was. Here's another story of a kid named Frank. This is his encounter with Blood. Kinda different. I live in the woods. This house I live in has a 4-acre fence around my front yard. My house is a 2-story house. It has 4 bedrooms and 2 baths. I sleep in my bedroom upstairs. I have a queen-sized bed. My wall color is white, so my bed and stuff match my wall. I've lived all by myself since I'm 20. My friend lives right next to me. Not many people come by except for my friend. For some reason, creepy and terrifying stuff have been going on in my neighborhood lately. Every day, every hour, people go missing, and nobody knows where they are. People guess that they might have moved or might have just left for the day. But if they've moved, all their stuff would be gone. If their stuff was not gone, it's still in their house. If they were gone for the day, then how come they've been gone for days? People have been guessing all wrong. I know why they've been disappearing. It's because of that damn thing called Blood. And the reason why I'm saying this is because the same thing almost happened to me while playing. I almost got snatched by it, you know. A user named Blood. It's a really creepy user, or thing, or entity, that grabs people through their computer and drags them to hell. Or either puts a really bad virus on the computer that makes the computer shut down and not be able to work. He sometimes appears in people's dreams, of the people that he wants to make suffer. So here's how he does it. First, he sends a player a friend request. Then, when you add him, he'll ask you to join his game. If you don't, he will appear in your dreams and make you trapped in your dreams for eternity. Your family will think you've died, and you will be buried. You will be made into another user on Roblox, trapped for eternity. If you be mean to him, he will say the words, "You should not have done that," smiley face. Then a hand will come out of the computer and grab your neck, and pull you into the computer. If you do join, then he would say, "Like it." If you say no, he will say, "Your computer is shutting down." Then all of a sudden, your computer will shut down, and you won't be able to turn it on. How do I know this stuff will happen? Because, well, he tried doing this stuff to me, like, a lot of times now. I've learned all of his tricks and games that he tries to play on you to get what he wants. Or to try to cause fear in the player. I'm not scared of him. If Blood comes after me, then I'm gonna banish him back to the Shadow Realm. Blood was banished once for centuries, but somehow broke out and got loose. He got into the Roblox game and made an account that nobody can get into, or be able to hack, or be able to ban. Nobody knows how to get rid of Blood. I thought that I knew the ritual, but it was fake. The truth is, nobody can get rid of him. Thursday at 1 a.m. Went to my garage, got a katana, went to my computer, just in case Blood tried anything to harm me. I brought it over to the computer and opened Roblox. Then I saw Blood was online. He sent me a message saying, "Join my game, smiley face." I told him, "Shut up, you trash bot. You haven't caused enough harm to people already. Why would I join you?" He responded with, "You should not have done that." All of a sudden, my computer screen started distorting, and the Slender Man song started playing. I got my katana, ready to cut off the hand that was going to reach through the screen when it did. I moved out of the way. I chopped the hand off, heard a demonic cry, and then I saw blood coming out of the hand. I said, "That's what you get, you trash." Still screaming, another hand came out of the computer. I cut that hand off too. Blood was gushing from the hands. The room had almost filled with blood. What was left of the thing's arms went back into the computer. I waited to see if anything else would happen. I guessed right that something else did happen. I saw a head come through the computer. It was a Roblox head, and the Roblox arms, then the torso, then legs. The thing landed on the floor, then stood up. You would have not have guessed who it was. It was Blood. A fire was coming up from his head. I ran up to him, jumped him, katana in hand. He hit me, and threw me against the wall. He said, "You should have joined." Then all of a sudden, blood came out of its eyes. Still on the ground, I faked dead. It came over to me, leaned over me. Right before he was about to pick me up, I stabbed it in the heart. It felt limp. Then came fire from the computer, and then a portal to hell opened up. The hole was about to suck me in, but I held onto a rail. Blood got up and grabbed my leg. I kicked it until it let loose and got sucked into the portal. Then all the blood and stuff disappeared, and my house was clean and spotless. The portal then faded away. I went to my computer and saw that on his account about section it said, "I'll be back." Nowadays, people have been seeing him in their games, hacking servers, being annoying. I don't know if what I did changed him, or if he still harms people. All I know is, watch out for blood.